clear, pal, real no fiction. What you sippin'? Bottles on me, might fuck your bitch in the back. For that ass for the week, make her do all she don't, cause you know she a freak. She take a leash off, she get down to the skins, I love Leisha. I call her Trish, Mona Lisa. For the gang, gang, gang. I'm Millicent, yeah. Hop out, take a photo. Quick pose and a hello. Oh yeah, watch a nigga tunnel. This big drip get the funnel. I give a fuck how you feel if you don't know. Even if they talk bad, still get the promo. And a nigga don't like, always keep it on them. Or I blow a few stacks just to prove a pointer. I move different, too smooth dripping. Can't get caught slipping, so I come through gripping. A nigga act out, rebound like Pippin. Know your hands clip, how real loud, no fiction. What you sipping? Bottles on me, might fuck your bitch. In the back on fleek, blow back on the back for that ass for the week. Make her do all she don't, cause you know she a freak. But when she with me, she take a leash off. She get down to the skins, I love Leisha. I call her Trisha, Mona Lisa. For the cheap, she gon' eat it like pizza. Even my man got a piece, it's a feature. Ain't got for these bitches, unleash her. Send her back to her man, keep it secret. Call her a go, cause her throat is the deepest. Drip her in the biggest, cause she suck me like a hickey. Always steady lying to her man, just to link me. Got the nigga blowing up a phone all alone, thinking when the bitch coming home, where the fuck is she? But the bitch still with me, cause I love the way she eat it up. Bend it over from the back when I beat it up. Only cup when we fuck, then we take them off. Don't confuse what we do, tryna think it's love. Hop out, take a photo. Quick pose, yell like hello. Oh yeah, watch a nigga tunnel. This big drip, get the funnel. I give a fuck how you feel if you don't know. Even if they talk bad, still get the promo. And the nigga don't like, always keep it on them. Or I blow a few stacks to prove a pointer. Pull up this bossly, I may be saucy, but your bitch in my drip too thick, really too wavy. Yelling ooh baby, that back at the top in the base. Yeah, she an info, and the nigga been known. She was on go for the team like Nintendo. Raising ball, these wings playing Lambo. Switching up the foreign just for the sample. Slop the venue, cause a stampede, but don't tempt me to do the damn thing. Cause I'm light skinned and I don't sing. I just get fly and I gang bang. Big sauce on a drip, high step and no stepping. Surplex and the flexes, whip out on these heifers. Call me Big U with that hefter. Hop out, take a photo. Quick pose and a hello. Oh yeah, watch a nigga tunnel. This big drip, get the funnel. I give a fuck how you feel if you don't know. Even if they talk bad, still get the promo. And a nigga don't like, always keep it on them. Or I blow a few stacks just to prove a pointer. Nigga act out, rebound like Pippin. On your head clip out, real loud, no fiction. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another segment in the Bossly Cafe. So, this morning I woke up. Shout out to John Frank. You know that's my guy. Hit the like on the way in. I woke up this morning and John Frank had sent me the video of Behind the Bar. Now, I just want to start off by saying this. I want to start by saying salute to Behind the Bar. That's like the second time I wound up touching one of your videos. Like, I wasn't really following your content. I didn't know about you like you didn't know about me prior to other people speaking on us, etc. But I found your page the first time when you actually covered the Finea story. You actually did a vlog on it. And that was the first time that I ever came across your channel. Now, I haven't watched your channel from then until recently, when now they sent me that video. Now, with that being said, I hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna definitely be tuning in and see what you got going on over there. But one thing I do respect about you is your unbiasedness. As far as being unbiased, like, fuck what you say that I may agree or disagree with. It's the difference when someone is sharing their opinion as their opinion being their opinion, or when someone's sharing their opinion in the form of an insult. You could never get upset at somebody's opinion that you don't agree with, just because you don't agree. I get upset at opinions that are ultimately insults, so to speak. Now, when people have or
base an opinion on me, I happen to not get upset off. My first instinct isn't to get upset at their opinion of me. My first instinct is to ask myself, what did I portray to these individuals for them to feel that way? Unbeknownst to y'all, that's the question I ask myself all the time. And that's because I understand that you open doors with your actions. You open doors with your words. You close doors with your actions. You close doors with your words. So now me, I just be trying to figure out what word or action did I use to open certain doors when certain doors open. Now with that being said, the only thing that I would want to say is this. A lot of people have an opinion on me and my behavior until you meet me in real life. Sometimes y'all gotta remember, whether I'm on here for 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 5 hours. When you meet me on live, you're not really meeting me. You're meeting the entertainment version of me. Everybody acts a little bit differently when the camera comes on. Everybody has a personality that they use for entertainment. Now, me being the personality that I happen to be when the camera turns on, naturally is gonna make certain people feel that I'm immature, I guess. Like, cause that was the only thing that they really said that I didn't like. But then again, it's like, that's their opinion. I can't not like it. I can't feel a way behind how they feel, when in all actuality, they don't really know me. They're going off of what I'm showing them when I'm silly, I'm on here antagonizing other childish people. You feel me? I've been trying to put up my entertainment image. Unbeknownst to you and them, y'all don't know me off camera. To know if I'm really truly immature, to know if I'm really truly who you think I am. See, and as humans, unfortunately, we do that a lot. We base our opinions, assumptions off of what we see, even when we only see half the picture. So I can never be offended when someone thinks that maybe I'm immature or institutionalized. Like, I found that to be more funny than anything else. Now, when the institutionalized part came up, I actually chuckled. Like, do you know the definition of institutionalized? Nah. Would I agree with, I went into jail at 19 and I missed a large majority of my life that may or may not have stagnated me a little bit. I always gotta respect the truth. I don't ever try to deny what could be possibly true. But now, and to the degree that they try to use it, or to the degree that they're saying it is, it's like, nah, like, nah. I'm institutionalized in the strength where, how can I put it? I don't care about too many other people's feelings outside of mine. You get that? Like, prison does that to you because it throws you in a room full of strangers where you can't care about someone else's feelings, or you don't necessarily care about someone else's feelings because you don't know them. So with that, I have been desensitized to a certain degree where I don't relate to other people's feelings the way the average person would. I did lose a little bit compassion for certain things, but that's naturally, that's anybody who does that amount of time in prison without certain emotional embraces, certain emotional things. Now, Pinksuga, let me get to you, addressing you, sis, because I see that you just said that you in here. I appreciate your loyalty, and I say that in my presence or in my absence. I appreciate your loyalty, and don't ever feel like you would upset me with speaking on how you feel. As long as it's not an insult, I'm always going to be receptive to what you got to say. It's your opinion. I don't have to agree with it, but I'm going to at least listen to you to see how I make you see me. Overall, I think you guys hit it right on the nose as far as like how y'all was calling out Miss Playful. Y'all pointed out a lot of very key points. Y'all pointed out some real important points, man. But now, as humans though, and I say this too because I do it, we gotta be mindful of our opinions and that our opinions aren't always a fact. We have a lot of opinions, but just because we feel a way about something doesn't necessarily mean that's what it is. For someone who's immature, right? If y'all knew how much things I acquired in my life since my release, the last thing you would ever try to call me is immature. And I'm not saying immature because of my assets or anything to do with financial, because money doesn't make you real, just like it doesn't make you mature. But I'm saying that it's my choices, the things I choose to do with my money, the way I choose to take care of my responsibilities. It's my overall lifestyle that shows my true maturity level. Like, at first I used to come on here a lot and like every other YouTuber trying to make more money, I would be leaning on the Cash App. Yo, send my Cash App, da da da. And a lot of times when you're doing that, you don't want to sit there and show people that you have money when you're trying to get more money. Right or wrong. So now you ultimately put up an image of having less money than you might have. I started to do that like everybody else and realized it wasn't beneficial to me. It was actually counterproductive. It's actually individuals thinking that you are just a panhandler asking for a handout without them realizing that, nah, I'm just trying to gain another source of income already. An income now where you baking on more so someone sending you something out of how they feel about you, not out of how hard you worked for it. There's a difference. So now, with that being a target, you kind of do got to highlight your misfortunes over your triumphs. If I'm making sense to you. Does it make sense what I'm saying? Now, put that to the side, moving forward from there. There's a lot of things I've done on here, bro, that made me look immature. Hands down. It's a lot of things. But on the same token, a lot of y'all need to realize that YouTube is temporary. The moment I turn my live off, that's not who I am all day. That high energy, yelling, screaming, ADH dude, I might have that. But I don't be like that all day. Like, that's not me all day. I can't be like that all day. It's just not in me. And so now when people who don't know me, who see me for increments at a time on social media, putting on an image for entertainment purposes, I can understand them saying, oh yeah, he's a little immature at times. Cool. Now back to Bar real quick. I wanted to address something that Bar said. Bar said, now that people are coming at me, I can't necessarily be mad if that's what I go around the internet doing. I have to address that, because then that's when your feeling turns into slander, because there's nothing factual about it. Yo, bro, respectfully, and we keeping it respectful, because nothing you said offended me, so I'm not trying to offend you at all. Right? All right. Now, how can I put this? Let me choose my words wisely, man. You see, look. When, go, light's green. So now when, you're supposed to go straight and then turn. Oh, this shit got you going somewhere else. Never mind. So now, boom, fast forwarding, right? Hold on, where was I at? Let's got distracted with this GPS turn. Where was I at? Where was I about to just address this now? I got sidetracked. Does anybody can tell me where I was at real quick? Bar, all right, yeah, Bar was saying good for the goose, good for the gander. Copy. Now, bro, if you notice something, respectfully, I never just target people for views and clout. As much as y'all think I do, I don't. I don't have to. Whether I'm telling a story, going on live, talking about nothing at all, my views do the same. So now, for him to say that what I'm going through is the same shit, it's not. And I just want to highlight the difference of what makes it different. Every situation that I end up exposing, or so yeah, that's the word to use. Every situation I end up exposing or putting on out here for y'all, do y'all not realize that that made it to me? Somebody came to me with that. Or what'll happen is an individual will do something, say something that I'm personally against. Something that I personally feel like as a content creator with a voice and a platform, I want to address. And I take the time to address that. I don't set out in a mission where my sole purpose is to lie and slander people on people. My whole thing is truth, keeping it real. So even when I do go out my way to bomb and expose niggas, I only use facts. I don't go out my way to lie on niggas. I don't add shit that ain't there. None of that. Unfortunately, these niggas keep trying to go out their way on me, but I really fucked up my whole life maintaining an image of some shit that I didn't even have to maintain. So now as they digging for shit on me and they not finding nothing, they making shit up. Now that's when you go from exposing to slandering. There's a major fucking difference, man. There has to be a major difference. And if you don't see that major difference, now I gotta start questioning your perception now, because now you're being biased with your perception. Someone that's doing shit out of a vindictive heart because they no longer welcome somewhere can never be in comparison to someone doing something that they felt they were personally against. So they shared their personal opinion on what they were against. That's what I do. And when I'm against something, I make sure it's factual, black and white, true. Not what I heard, what I think. Nah, I don't do that. You got these people that'll sit there and find you guilty off of what they think, not what's true. Which to me is a slander campaign. That's strictly slander. Exposure is when you're telling the truth and you're bringing out some truth on somebody. That's the definition. Exposure to me. When you're lying on someone, that's called slander. That's not the same thing. So, pardon me, but I just feel like you can't even compare that. That's not what I do. I get down to the truths on shit that niggas was lied about for years. And I'll be the one to finally get niggas the answer they needed to hear. There's a difference. I'm really like trailblazing for people from my generation into history, into the facts of what was, helping niggas get an understanding on shit that they done fucked their life up for without understanding shit. Yo, bro, I'm already prepared for what comes with it. But my shit be like, if you gonna come for me with facts, bro. And if you can't understand that, you're not gonna understand that. It doesn't bother me when niggas start lying. Cause like you said, Pinksuga, it's a lie. You can't move me with a lie. At first it gets you upset, like why they lying? But then when reality hits in, like nigga, come on. When reality hits, it's like, come on, nigga. Yo, don't lie now. I know, nigga. All these niggas be hoping that I lose. But you don't understand, the niggas that's winning already are the ones reaching down to me now, sending they love, telling me to keep going. The people that matter to me, the people whose opinions matter to me, people that could actually bring about life-changing change to me, you heard? They're supporting me. Yo, Tony Mike, you have to understand that internet beef is content for someone who has no content. If you got no one that you could get next to for an interview, you got no stories to tell, you got nothing going on. Hold on, y'all, I'm in this tunnel. The tunnel, it keep going in and out. I'm almost out the tunnel. Saying bossy this and bossy that. Nah, Queens Midtown Tunnel. Yo, Pinksuga, that's a fact. And like I said, I respect your opinion 100%. I'm not offended by nothing that was said. I got thick skin anyway. What I want to touch on is this though. Ladies and gentlemen, if you feel like I'm acting bougie, from now on, understand that as I was trying to remain in touch with the people, that shit was bringing me more hate because I was too accessible. Now that I'm building my celebrity up, I gotta act like a celebrity that's up. Being that, you know, nigga got a couple dollars flowing consistently now. Key word is this, is consistent. We're looking for our relocation. I'm talking about in this as a place to live. You know, like I gotta start thinking bigger since I'm getting bigger. And that's just what it is. People are gonna be mad. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. It's time to just act different on niggas. You notice this is the least I've ever looked at my comments. That's where it's gonna start. So don't take offense, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta do what I know needs to be done. My niche was trying to stay in tune with the people, trying to stay tapped in to your subscribers, your people, basically interacting with them more than your average celebrity. That's what I was trying to do, and I accomplished that. I accomplished that so much so that people who are beneath me started to see me as their equal because I made them feel like they were equal. Like, then it was people who never been handled with the level of respect I gave them. So them getting respect from a nigga that they know is all the way official, they let that shit go to their head like they all the way official. And I just had to realize, man, I'm literally sharing my wealth. I'm sharing the clout. And I gotta stop doing that. I have to stop. I see how and why the rest of these celebrities do what the fuck they do. This is why they ignore people. This is why they act like they don't see our comments. Copy. I'm getting on that timing. That's it. Shouldn't offend nobody. Niggas don't like me anyway, right? They shouldn't give a fuck. The real knows who I am. The people I've been socializing with that got my personal number, y'all still got the info. Y'all know how to reach me. It's just time to tighten up on shit. It's just time to tighten up on shit. That's a fact, Nate. Yeah, that's a fact, though. My son hit me up, right? Shout out to my son, Hanif from Shadyville. Salute, gang. That's been my son for years, man. We don't speak all the time. We hardly ever see each other because he's his own boss. I'm my own boss. I keep going to jail, shit like that. But my son found me off of YouTube. We got back in tune, back in contact. And that's the first thing he said. Nigga, you winning, nigga. I go on YouTube, every blogger basically beefing with you. Like, it don't matter, man. It don't matter. All publicity is good publicity. Back up. All publicity is good publicity. Hey, yo, all right, so now what I did that made that person mad was they been rocking with me forever, like, and then we had a fallout where it was over about another troll that was talking shit. I was pissed off. And her being one of my main assistant moderators behind the scenes, I was like, yo, I need you to do this now. Like, being mad. And she's like, who you talking to like that? Type shit. And I'm like, yo, you never seen me in boss mode. Like, I'm pissed off. Like, now, mind you, I'm not doing it to disrespect her. I'm just talking my shit. I need you to do it now. Assertive. You know how you getting shit? And why the fuck? She went crazy, son. Thought you ever. But now, I get it. It's probably from that turbulent past. Being a prostitute, having men talk to you disrespectfully. Like, that shit probably triggered something in her. I don't know. But me trying to be a little bossy, that shit went left. Oh, fuck you. Fuck this. You little shit. You ungrateful bastard. Blocked the shit out of me. And I ain't speak to her for months, nigga. Months. And I was like, all right with that. All right, cool. I'm hitting her up randomly like, yo, what's up? You okay? You all right? Hope you're not still mad. Because me, I'm not a creep as much as you try to make me look like a creep, nigga. I care about the people that care about me. So, like, as I'm hitting her up and then making sure she's all right, encouraging, she's still ignoring me. So then now, motherfucking, I get an inbox. Mind you, we stopped talking for at least a month or two, but we didn't get into this messy shit. So then now I give Fanea the interview. She comes, says her piece, whatever. So now Fanea hits me up in my DM months later after I'm not talking to Shorty. And when she hits me up, she screenshots the comments that was made by her. And I'm like, yo, why the fuck would she go from having your back to hating on you and stabbing you in it? Like, what the fuck is wrong with her? I hope she's not doing this to you because of what's going on with me and her not being cool. So I don't know. So now when I went and listened to that shit pissed me off. Like, how dare you? Like, you just miserable. You fucked up. So now when she did that, I did a video about her ass talking shit. And it was all she wrote. Once I did that video on her ass, it was all she wrote. Behind the bar. What's that cup of milk mean, man? What's that mean? That's your emoji? What is that? That's his trademark or something? Yo, exactly. Son, there's man behind the scenes shit. So now when that happened and Fanea hit me up, I'm gonna defend sis. You know why? She felt safe enough, comfortable enough with me in the cafe to bring her story out in the cafe, son. I addressed her story, all that. Like, I did my part. And then now, for you to be trying to wire her up, I gotta wire you up. That's a part of my part. You're bugging. This is it. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Don't leave. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta speak to them about this inspection. Matter of fact, we doing better. I'll just be back live when I'm done, y'all. Salute. Thank y'all for tuning in. I ain't even gonna keep y'all waiting. We'll be back. Just know, behind the bar, I ain't mad at you, King. Salute to you and your platform. I wasn't offended by nothing you said. Pinksuga, you already know, sis. Keep doing your thing. I appreciate you and your loyalty. That being said, have a good one.